on the fly whenever it wants to. So, if any of you are still watching, and you're here, tell everybody about it. You gotta work fast though. Still in the process of adding this pasta. And wise he was because this is hot. We're heating it up out here. Adding in the mini noodles. These mini noodles. These things. Oh, Inverse only tuning into the vertical streams. Who would have thunk it? Yeah, look who's back from recovering from laptop crash out syndrome. Cliffhanger of will he get all the mini noodles in before it overcooks? No, we're not. We're not overcooking anything here. We're making the good slop. And apparently that's what that's the technical term for even Chipotle. If you go to Chipotle, you're getting slop, apparently. According to the technical Generation Z terminology, which determines the future of our language. Feeling guilty? Guilty of what? Guilty you didn't come on over from here for Christmas? To see me? Got some good goulash? you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get in your truck on over, or your truck ain't gonna be holding up all the way over here. Just hop on one of those trains behind your house, you know, Depression era boxcar bum style. All trains come through here. You are, in fact, the crossroads of America. Believe now. Now, finally, we can add the potatoes. The second vegetable I chopped. Man, this thing's gonna be filled to the brim. Man. See, I told you all earlier. Casey wasn't just gonna come in and say hi and dip out. You know he stays. You know he's always watching. Always watching. At least this new stream will re-notify everybody I'm live. Live streaming your New Year's Eve party. Hopefully part of it. But I'm telling you, last time, 4th of July, we were having such a good time that I wasn't even thinking of streaming. Enjoying myself so much. But at some point, we'll be doing another live stream. Who all's going to be on it? I don't know. And I won't try to even... I won't make any promises for who all's going to be on there. But it's going to be something, because I've invited more people than I've ever invited to anything before. Yeah, Pace. Hope you bring some practice on your accordion, man. Practice the accordion beforehand. You feel betrayed? I think you mean betrayed in her Pace. Are you being betrayed right now? Well, now you and Morty are in the same club. Where is that guy? You happened up a storm here earlier. No doubt about that. Yeah, man, but nobody tell them that we've got the flue to the chimney closed because we haven't used our fireplace in. That fireplace hasn't been used since before I was born. So he's gonna be coming down there. He's gonna get stuck. He's not even gonna consider that he might need to get out the way he came in. So he's just gonna be in there going, um, guys, fellas, I'm kind of in a little predicament here. I mean, you see, I was trying to, surprise y'all, and it was it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be all jolly, but I'm in a little bit of a situation here. So if you could all help me here, open up the flue, or if you don't want me in your house, you can just drop me a rope down the chimney, and it'll be fine. I'll just go back to a hotel or whatnot, whatever you want me to do. Man, I've yet to tell anybody here about my prank that I had planned on Mothy. It's gonna be good. Where's the thing is, I feel like this recipe had more translation errors than I thought, because like I said, just cook it for another like 5 to 10 minutes with the potatoes. I'm not sure potatoes get fully cooked in 5 to 10 minutes. I mean, this is some hot broth. I mean, we're at a right amount of heat here. Like the meat's all tender. Yeah, potatoes just need a little bit more time. But yeah, Pace, I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about going to Mega Cavern. You want to go Mega Cavern? Go ziplining for 2 hours through some caverns in Kentucky, Louisville. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know. Because the celery root, that'd be taking a long time to cook down. Alrighty then. Mega Cavern, and in these days of cold weather, when the cold weather days eventually come around, need to be hitting up the Children's Museum up there in Indy. because everyone knows we're not mature enough to go to a regular museum. Man, I would if I had anything to watch it on. If I pull it up on my phone and I'll just the whole stream will go blank. Well, just let me know when you're available, cause I ain't got nothing going on. Heated up the oven, didn't put the bread in. Yeah, I've not been there in a long time. I haven't been there since October of 2017. Gotta get back. I hope they still have some of their classic stuff there. I remember when they had the Egypt exhibit. That was one of my favorites. They had those tuk-tuk cutouts. Where they had like the front of actual tuk-tuks in there, and they had the screens like you were going through the streets of Egypt. Then they changed that to China, and I don't know if they've changed it to anything else now, but we ought to find out. But I doubt they'll ever make any changes to their dinosaur and their train exhibits. Got to keep those. Yep, the potatoes are getting there. But it's gonna be done in just a couple minutes. Put the bread in the oven, and soon it'll all be ready. See, we got all the good folks coming over here during Christmas. Love to see it. What it's all about, man. I did. You missed it. Well, I showed one of them. And since it's Christmas, and they only showed one of them, I showed them the left kick. Here you go. Here you are, man. You've seen these before. But here they are again. Here, you get the left one again. Would she? I feel like that was your thing. I feel like that was more your thing that she was having me do. Just so you can catch a glimpse. Retro, well, I got these off eBay. I don't know where exactly they're from, but they are definitely not current. Several trademarks of old Adidas, like the front. It's got that like cobbled rubber. That's an accurate term for it. And yes, I'm doing it again. I'm testing the hot stuff with my fingers. I'm testing the texture with my fingers again. Yeah. Has it snowed in the sticks yet? Oh, yes, it has. Yeah, a couple weeks ago, we had a temperature plummet, and then it warmed, and it snowed. We got snow with that. Then it warmed back up. And then did the same thing. Temperature plummeted again. We got snow, about 4 inches of snow. That was during finals week, and man, if I had the time, it was not finals week, and I did not have to study my buns off. And obviously go and do tests. I'd have been out there skiing, hiking, doing it all. Setting the paddleboard down the ridge with SatCon. Came at the wrong time, or the right time. It did make going to campus during finals week pleasant. Rocking 1 degree out there, so it made a good first day of finals. But then after that, we had another temperature plummet and got a little dusting, and now we're up to spring weather. Just out there earlier, and this morning we had fog, so it's spring-like, but also December-like for some reason. It's familiar. Somehow it's familiar. But it was very, very pleasant. Very pleasant. Just very, somehow, still Christmas-like. I won't question it. I'll just be grateful. We get to have some kind of pleasantry. Oh, there you are. We were just talking about you. Where you been? You show up. You were the first commenter. Now you show up for the stream's end. I bet you've been watching this whole time. Ha 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 ha. But, fellas, folks, I think this might be ready. Now I'm going to add a little more. Where's the salt? Here's the salt. A little more salt. I say a little more, but poured a bunch in. Because this thing has just about quadrupled in size. So, definitely more of that. Pepper. And for kicks, some more of the good stuff. Alright. Yeah, I haven't heard from NC in so long. Yeah, definitely let her know I said Merry Christmas. And still got one day if you want to do overnight shipping on that one Christmas gift from last year. But if you can't make that, Christmas is 12 days. So I got all the way up until December 5th. I'm adding even more. Oh, is that a glorious scent? A little bit more water. Because we've lost a whole lot of water weight here. And for kicks, why not? One more dash. All right. I believe it's time. I believe it is time. Although cut up this bread just a little bit. components ready. If you all were here, you'll come. I'll come with the bowl. I'm here to ladle it right up for you. But yeah, this is going to be lasting me throughout Christmas, so if anyone want to come on over, in case you want to try some, it's here. What was my bread cutting ASMR not enough for you? I made double for everyone. Adding our sides. All right. My hand is aching from the stirring. Yeah, he went to culinary school. So, oh, you wait till now to say hi? This looks all right. I think it looks all right. Let's go back outside. Took me a second to find the light switch. Oh, you send the photo to Jack. Hold on. Before we get to try this thing, we had to send it on over to Jack. The paste you're here now, so you can get a good look at it. Really? Alright, well following that recipe paid off, like I thought it would. But before we get to try it, I have to send that photo to Jack. Since he went to culinary school. Clear a space for it. Here, you can... I'm getting that set up. You can look at it. How about this? All right. There we are. Ear inverse just for you. Just for you. Whoa. 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 There. Good for you? Well, we're going to see if it was worth it. I think it will be. Oh. Alrighty. First time trying that goulash. Merry Christmas, Alex. Great seeing you. Good to have you back here. Hope to see you around again soon. But yeah, have a great Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Nothing but the best to you and your family, man. Alrighty. Okay, that's hot. Okay. I just jumped right ahead there. Okay. Yeah, this thing is still steaming. Slightly steaming. You know, a large part of this, seems familiar to me. Because I grew up having vegetable soup all the time, but this is like the best vegetable soup I've ever had. Got the vegetables. Let's try some of this. Try some of the beef. Oh yeah, that's good. Now we need to try this pasta spelled Csipettke. First time having this variety of pasta, and first time having homemade pasta. And that ain't half bad. That ain't half bad. It says serve with bread, so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is like the perfect application. Yeah, this on bread. Perfection. Mm. Mm. Yeah, that just soaks right in. And it does give you a little kick at the back of the throat. Well, Pace, thank you for suggesting this. This was worth the ingredient searching and the 4 hours to make it. But that paprika, man, it really gave its really gave its all. It gave its all to this. Yep. Best vegetable soup. Best meat vegetable soup I've ever had. I think it helped that I threw that bone in there. Sticks, whenever it will be that you make your way on over here, I'll make some goulash. I'll make some goulash for you. This stuff's good. But this is going to be lasting me throughout Christmas. Anybody who wants to come on over, snatch some, you are welcome to. Well, I ain't going to be streaming while I make it, so. And I'll take note of that you don't need to cut all the vegetables at first. You only need to. You can cut the celery and celery root, carrots, and potatoes in the end while it's still cooking. I'm guaranteed. Oh, okay. Eros pista. Nice. No, I love chili paste. I have had many times sambal oelek, That stuff I could put on just about everything. Like sambal oelek on some popcorn with some butter. Yes. But this stuff I'm very curious to try, so I'm looking forward to it. But also, I do want to make my way out to Europe in the near future. Next time you're out over there, I may be too. Yeah, I'm telling you. Good soup, good bread. That's a definition of hits the spot. Well, anyway. First of all, gotta try one of the pickles with this. See how that is. You know, I think those Hungarians are onto something. Pickles on the side of this. That works better than you think it would. And these are not sweet pickles, by the way. These are some of my favorite kind. Bubby's brand dill pickles, lacto fermented. You haven't had all the types of pickles until you had these, or until you make your own, which I have. It is very rewarding and satisfying when you make your own lacto fermented pickles. Anyway, yeah, this is a solid meal right here. This, I give this. You know what? I'll be Justin Platt. I'll give this a 10 out of 10. 10 monster heads out of 10. 10 harps out of 10. 10 jars of vanilla out of 10. 10 Nilla jars. And this is just it. Yeah. Of course. So I'm glad that I made something of this size that's this good. So anyway, okay, someone's yapping at me again. Anyway, I think that about wraps us up here. I've got obviously a lot more of this to eat, but you know, I think my work's just about done here. I say just about done. Yes, I've got the end of stream voice, but y'all wait just a little bit. if you give me 1 second, I'll just need to go in and go ahead and grab something from the closet you're not supposed to see. Well, there's nothing to see here. Oh. All right. You didn't see that. You will see this. Yeah, I need to get gussied up here. Give me a second. Meanwhile, you're trying to say you have something to say? You got something to say? Yes, well, I want to tell everybody watching this live stream that as the year closes and America moves even closer towards this fascist theocracy, you all need to remember that I'm still out here, and if you buy the reissued version of the album, that my doo-wop album, you have to know that it still has the wrong recording of the rhythm section on it. So if you go to the special edition of the Greasy Love Songs album, all the correct versions are there. All right. You got that? So hopefully, as we come into this new year, we'll have the resolution to keep smoking, keep puffing those stacks. All right. You need to remember that as Gregory Peccary, unfortunately, never died. So, I am here to wish you a Merry Christmas, even happier New Year, and you all need to know that there's more to life than there's worth in a vial of mercury. All right. You got that? Not that good. Okay. Praise the Lord. Wow. Christmas Miracle finally got a word out of Manny. Or Frankie, whatever his name is. I don't know really what any of that meant. But, he gave his message. I appreciate him putting in that effort. Finally coming out of the shell. Speaking his mind. Well, right back at you, Inverse. Right back at you. Yeah, I wish everybody here Merry Christmas. Everybody here who's watching, everybody here who's not, everybody have the merriest of Christmases. Great seeing you all here. But yeah, just remember we're reflecting the joy that people felt back all those years ago when we first were notified about the birth of our Savior. You know, I mean that's some of the best news that's ever been told in history. you know, and the joy that those people must have felt is just something that near unimaginable, I think. And that's really what we're reflecting, is that moment of people having not a single fear, single care in the world, because they know that their Savior has come. He has finally come. He is here, and things are only going to be getting better in terms of our walk in life. But so just try to remember that, reflect that, and um, share that with however many folks you can. But Merry Christmas, Prestonian, 6 Bell Inverse, Pace, if you're still here, wherever you might be in space and time. Thank you all for being here. Sticks, NC, if you're probably here, you probably have been here at some point. Thank you all. We need to get that shot, of course. So, but thank you all for being here, bearing with me as I'm cooking up some of the who's out here cooking up the good stuff. All right, but of course, like they say, like they all say, have a Merry Christmas to all. To all, a good night. Don't fall too close. Keep the faith, and don't take any wooden nickels. As I figure out how to end it. But yeah, see you soon. Let me know when you're free. There we go.